everyone.
Hello.
Hi. To begin with, I want to ask you two questions. The first question is, what age should the kids get a phone?
High school.
Yeah, 18. No.
18?
No.
16? 16.
18, yeah.
According to Common Sense Media, the average age the kids get a cell phone between 12 and 13. Okay. Another question is, should the students be allowed to bring their cell phone to school? Please raise your hands if you disagree. Yeah, same with me. Yeah. As we know, the wide use of smart cell phone has made our life convenient and has become part of our lives. But I don't think so. It's a good idea for young kids, especially those in primary school or middle school, to bring their cell phone to class. So for my speech today, I want to focus on why kids should not be allowed to use their cell phone to school in Canada. For my first point, there's no doubt that use cell phone can be distracting for the students during class. A recent study published in Canadian Journal of Scholarship Teaching shows that nearly half of all students are distracted by technology in class, such as laptops or cell phones. I imagine that if students get bored, they might use their cell phone to play games or do other activities. And then they will fall behind in their studies or get poor scores because they haven't learned materials. Okay. Another thing is the fact that the convenient access function cell phones will make students lose the ability to think independently. This brings me to my second point. It's true that cell phone can be used for cyberbullying and have a negative effect on their mental health. Do you know what is cyberbullying? It means being rude or mean to someone online, such as sending or sharing negative, harmful, or personal information. For example, I want to share you a story which made me so sad. It's about a man Todd, was a 15 years old BC student who was a victim of cyberbullying, who committed suicide at home. Before her death, she posted a video on YouTube tell her experience of being cyberbullied. That's why I said this, because getting bullied through social media definitely put our pressures on students. This is probably one of most serious distraction for students. It can cause serious problems which can be directly harm our young kids' mental health. My last point is I believe that use cell phone can reduce children's ability to communicate. I'm sure that in school it's not only about studying, it's also about learning how to socialize. According to MIT sociologist Sherry Turkle, we lose our ability to have deeper conversations with others when we become too dependent on our cell phones. And she feels that the technology will make us feel more and more isolated, right? Yeah, isolated. And her study shows that if young kids pay attention pay attention more cell phones and their real communication skill will decline. It's common to see the young kids play with their cell phones and laptops during break time or lunch time, because they're heavily dependent on electronic devices. So their communication skill will weaken. If you lack this of specific skills, and you mostly likely to want to even get through the interview when you graduate. Okay, to wrap up, use cell phones is not going to go away in school. So learning to effectively manage and handle them is a valuable skill for students to learn. I believe that it's very important for parents and the school guide the young kids on how to use their cell phone skills